Hey everybody, this is Damien with Following the Flynn-Shaws, and I'm here to show you around Wekiva Falls in Sorrento, Florida. My wife and I stayed here from December to March of 2023-2024. So 4 months we were here. This was our first time at an RV park like this, so it was a pretty new experience. This is the front office where you check in, get your lot number, and as you enter in, obviously some people have some pretty big rigs, so you kind of have to go around this loop to get to the other side of the office. So as you come up on this loop on the left, you'll see these buildings. They're relatively new. I don't know when they started building them, but I know they were putting some of them together when we had first got there. These ones in particular they were working on. And I know they had put them up for sale. I'm not sure how much they were, but people do live here year-round, whether or not they're in those buildings. Some people actually have trailers that they've brought over, or obviously they just live in their campers. So there's quite a few different options if you wanted to stay here short-term or long-term. But as we round the bend, you'll see they have so many more. And they look identical on the outside. I never got to look to see what they look like inside, but still look really nice. On the right, those spots that you'd bring your rig all the way up, and one of the security vehicles, they have two. They're real enforcers of the speed limit, which is 9 miles an hour. So as you can see on the video, it looks like I'm going really fast, but I had to speed it up for time's sake. And even still, it's a bit of a long video, which is why I'm not going up every single side street. As you'll see me pass them on the left, most of them are in a U shape, so they kind of go in and around. They don't all really interconnect on this side of the park. But there are quite a few sites on each side. I think there's about 800 sites at this place. And as you go down this really long road at 9 miles an hour, it takes a minute, but we'll head down to the Tiki Bar. Another thing I do want to mention, and you'll see signs pretty much everywhere, is that this is in an active bear habitat. I didn't see a single bear the entire time I was there, but that doesn't mean they're not around. So don't leave food, trash, anything like that outside. I don't know how I did it, but one night I accidentally left my car door open, and a raccoon got in there, got into my daughter's goldfish, and made a mess of my back seat. So just be mindful not to leave anything out that a bear or any other wild animal can get into. So down in this little turnaround area, that's the Tiki Bar. And I think you can go fishing around here. I didn't personally do that, but I think I saw some people doing that. And this building here is the bathrooms with some showers. I think out of everything I could complain about this place, it would be the bathrooms. This one, I think, was the nicest bathroom out of the whole park. And the Tiki Bar. Tiki Bar had karaoke Friday and Saturday nights, so they got pretty wild. So like I said, I'm not going to go up and down every side street, but I'll show you one just to kind of give you an idea how many people were in the park, because one road has, gosh, I'm not sure how many sites, but they have plenty on both sides of the street. This place had a lot of people in and out. Every day there was somebody new or somebody leaving. We had neighbors, I think, 3 times in the 4 months we were here. A lot of the times it was empty on one side of us. On the other side of us, there was a gentleman that lived there. I don't know how long, but He was also a guy from Maine, so it was kind of cool. And he was super nice. You see the slide and the waterfall. It's a natural sulfur spring, so it kind of stinks. I didn't really enjoy swimming in that water in particular. It was kind of squishy, so I gave up on that. But it was pretty to look at, you know, it was pretty cool. And this right here is the store. So this is where you get your mail delivered. You can get RV parts that you might need. They had a bunch of snacks, you know, barbecue essentials. They had beer, of course. And obviously they had their own merch. And they also had sets of bathrooms and showers, plus one laundry area and the garbage compactor. And every once in a while, Hick and Honeys would come down and sell their food. And man, it was delicious. The egg rolls and the fries were amazing. And so were the deep fried Oreos. They came, I think, like every month. But you can also get your propane tanks filled there too. So you really had everything at your convenience. They had a playground for little kids, big grassy area that you could run around. And as you can see, the road is not very wide, so sometimes you do have to go around people when they're just chatting. It's just sometimes easier to do that than having to turn around and go back the other way you came, especially throughout these horseshoe-shaped roads. But as you come down back to this main road that we went down to the Tiki Bar, I just want to touch again that they are pretty strict about the speed limit. I was actually going down this road when I had first gotten there. I was going like 15, 20, not even thinking about it. Because, you know, it's like a residential area. You kind of just go the same speed you're used to going, not thinking about it. And I got pulled over, and they will pull you over. It's 9 miles an hour. That's what they expect you to go. There are a lot of kids, a lot of people who walk and bike up down these roads all day long. So it really is for everyone's safety if you just go 9 miles an hour. If you get pulled over enough and they give you enough citations, they will kick you out of the resort. So just be mindful, be courteous to everybody around you. But as you turn onto this road, on the right-hand side, you'll see this big grassy area. That's actually their storage lot. So if you have like a boat or anything else that you don't necessarily want at your site, I don't know how much it costs, but you can store it over there. I don't know if it costs anything or if you just need to sign a paper or what, but there are options so you don't have to keep everything at your site. So again, all these side streets on this side, they actually do go all the way down. So there's this long road, and then on the opposite side is big long road. And up here on the right is Pelican Peak. Pelican Peak is another little hub building. This one has a gym, has a kids room where kids can do activities. They have movie nights, games. This side also has a laundry room, which is nice because the laundry does get pretty packed. Sometimes it's hard to find a free washer and dryer, so it's nice to have two. You have bathrooms with showers on this side as well, and a little bit next to the building is a dog park. Dog park is pretty spacious. There have been some people that have had like upwards of 5 to 7 dogs, little puppies that they have run around, and a lot of them are really friendly enough for you to allow you to pet them, so that's nice. And as you go a little bit more down this road, on the left you'll see the pickleball court. And I had no idea how popular pickleball was until I came to Wekiva Falls. Every morning there was a huge group of people waiting to play. I'm pretty sure they had leagues in there, but it was pretty cool to watch them all play throughout the day. The whole park was pretty was pretty nice. I think I would give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Only because the bathrooms kind of sucked and it smelled like rotten eggs a lot of the time from the sulfur springs. So, but majority of people were pretty nice. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints about people, and this was the side that I was on. I mean, it was really only Friday, Saturday nights when karaoke was going on and people were, gaming for the weekend. That's when things got loud, but never really felt unsafe here. The only gripe that I had about pretty much the entire place was the bathrooms, and that was because there were no baby changing stations in any of the bathrooms. A lot of the showers were just push buttons, and when you pushed them, the shower will turn off after a little while. So there were like 1 or 2 good shower stalls that I tried to take every time I took a shower, but I would say that really is like the biggest gripe out of the entire park that I had, was really the bathrooms and the showers. Down here is another turnaround area, which is on the opposite side of the tiki bar. So you can rent canoes and just kind of go along the river there. And that actually connects into where that waterfall was in the middle of the park. And I did see some people fishing over here, which I think you can do on the other side when you're at the tiki bar. But I didn't really spend a whole lot of time down here. So now we're over on the opposite side. Like I said, I didn't really swim in there. I swam over here at the Magnolia Club, where there was an actual pool. And my daughter loved it. We swam here a lot. And this is inside. They had a lot of events that they would hold in here. They had a little RC group going on. I didn't see them do anything, but they had a library that you could check out books or play games. You could do shuffleboard. And on the opposite side of this building was where they were playing pickleball. Right there, that speed bump has turned into a much bigger blocked off area because people were going around the speed bump with their golf carts. So they made it so they could not do that anymore. And as you keep going down this road, like I said, on the left, you can keep going straight and you'll end up on the other road we were just on. So this part loops all the way around pretty much whatever street you turn down. On the left here are these other kind of cookie cutter buildings. There's 2 different types. Again, I never saw the inside, but they're all little cottages you can rent. I know they had a time limit on how long you could rent these for. We wouldn't have been able to rent them for the entire 4 months we were there. I just don't remember what the max is. But they were pretty nice looking outside. And then as you come back out here, this is where it wraps back into, if you go left, you're headed back to the entrance. So I give it about a 7.5, 8 out of 10. It was a nice park. It was very clean. Like I said, not just the people that worked here, but the residents, they were all pretty friendly. I never really had any problems with anybody. Personally, I interacted with a lot of staff at the store when I got mail or when I went in to buy stuff. Everyone was really nice. So overall, really nice park. It's just the smell and the showers. But thanks so much for tuning in to another video. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Give us a like on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you so much, guys.